Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our subject computer of class 6, chapter number 4, Introduction to QBasic. In previous chapter, you have learned about flowcharts and program. So in this chapter, we will learn about QBasic to write a program. Computer is a machine that processes the data and gives the desired result. The set of instructions given to a computer is called program. These instructions must be written in programming language that the computer can easily understand. The BASIC is the one such programming language. There are different versions of BASIC such as GW Basic, Turbo Basic, Q Basic and Visual Basic. So we will learn about Q Basic. Q Basic is one of the versions of BASIC. Q Basic stands for Quick Beginner All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Some of the features are: it is a simple computer language, it is very easy to learn and use, it is high-level programming language, it helps us to write, edit and execute programs. So let's start with QBasic. Look at the QBasic icon on your desktop and double click on it and it will start. So the first window you will see of the QBasic looks like this. Press escape key to clear the welcome message box and following screen will appear. The screen of QBasic is called an Integrated Development Environment IDE. It is on the screen where editing and creation of the programs are done. To execute the command of QBasic, press F5 or click on Run menu. On the output screen. So let's look at the QBasic interface window. This is called title bar. Title bar displays the name of application. On the right hand side you can see the minimize, maximize and close button. Menu bar. The menu bar has various options such as file, edit, view, search, run, debug option and help. Clicking on any of these options will show you the command under it. Next is programming window. The window is used to type in the code required for program. Status bar. The status bar at the bottom of the screen displays a list of shortcut keys to quickly perform QBasic functions. Cursor. The cursor at the top left corner of the screen indicates where you should start typing. Immediate window. The space shows the immediate execution of and output of the print command. So let's learn about programming in QBasic. A program is a set of a command or instruction given to computer to perform a specific task. Every command or instruction in a QBasic is called a statement. The way in which the statement in QBasic is written is called the syntax of statement. The syntax of statement is arranged in a particular order to solve a problem. The statement in a QBasic consists of line number, the basic statement and optional command. Programming in QBasic involves the three steps. Number 1, writing a program. Number 2, running a program. Number 3, saving a program. So let's learn about them. Writing a program. Every program in QBasic consists of statements. To write in a QBasic follows these steps. Click on File menu, select a new program and write a new program. First is we have to draw a line coordinates. After writing your program, click on to run a program, click on run command, start. So when you enter the above program in QBasic and run it, you will get the output. So line is drawn. Next is saving a program. To save your program, press any key to back to programming screen. To save your program, click on File, click on Save As, type your file name, program 1, and click on OK to save your file. Your program is saved with .bas extension. Any file is created in QBasic is automatically given an extension .bas. It makes it easy to identify the file created in BASIC. So our program is saved with program1.bas. You have followed the certain rules while naming a file. The file name should not have more than 8 characters. It should begins with an alphabet. There should be a no space in the name. There should be no special character in the name. Special character like @ hash, $, these symbols. Next is a load a program. To load your existing program, first you have to click on File, next is loading a program. A program once saved can be reused by loading it. Follow the steps to load a saved program. Click on File, click on Open Program, select your program. This is our program number 1. You can select anyone, for example demo 1. Click on OK button to load it. Next is existing QBasic. How to close your QBasic? Click on File, click on Exit to close your QBasic. We will learn about graphics in QBasic. QBasic is a versatile program. It can be used for creating graphics such as shapes and pictures. Here you can learn with the different ways of creating graphics using QBasic. To display on a computer screen is made up of thousands of dots called pixels. Pixels stand for the picture element. The number of pixels in an image determines the resolution of its picture. Higher the resolution, clearer the image will appear. The resolution of any image is determined by the product of column value and row value. For example, the resolution of screen can be represented as 320 into 200, 640 into 480, 800 into 600, etc. For the screen 640 into 480, the pixel would be represented as below. For example, 480 rows and 640 columns. Each box represents a 1 pixel. QBasic supports several graphic screen modes. Each screen mode defines the combination of properties like resolution, color, display page, text size, and many more. Let us learn the command that helps to create the graphics in QBasic. First one is screen command. This command is used to change the screen mode. The way syntax to use the command is screen and then mode number. In previous program we have used screen 2, that is for simple shapes. There are 14 modes number of QBasic, and each of has its different purpose. Some are commonly used graphics mode numbers are described here. Screen 0, text screen, having a resolution 18 to 25. Screen 1, graphic screen, having resolution 320 into 200. Screen 7, graphic screen 320 into 200. Screen number 9, graphic screen with resolution 640 into 480. Screen number 13, graphic screen, resolution 320 into 200. But there is a difference between 7 and 13. Screen lets you to select the graphics screen to draw a picture in QBasic. You can draw the sphere on a screen in screen number 12 graphics mode. You can try the screen number and see what happens. However, the screen number 12 is convenient to work with. Screen number 12, let's write this program to draw a sphere. We will do later. Let's discuss about the color mode also. Then we will discuss about all the commands. Color. This command is used to change the color of the text graphics appearing on QBasic. Syntax is color and color code. Color tell the QBasic that the color is being specified. The color code that used are described below. 0 for black color, 1 for blue, 2 for green, 3 for cyan, and so on. 4 for red and 15 for bright white color. So we can use these color codes to give a color to our shapes. So let's do the practical of these all commands on QBasic. Different types of screens. So just start your program. Type first screen 12 here. Draw. First we are going to draw a sphere. So for the sphere we have to enter the 4 coordinates points. 300 right, 100 view, 100 and left 100. After typing your program, click on run command to run your program. So now you can see on our screen is a sphere. Now just do the experiment with the different types of screens. Change it to 13. So in this we have given the same size to our sphere, but Depending upon the resolution of your screen, the square size increased. So it is just below, or you can say that the resolution is less as compared to screen number 12. So it's better to work with the graphics. We have to use screen number 12. Next, we are going to learn about the pixel pset command. The command of screen needs to be set to make it visible. The pset command in QBasic is used to set the pixel of screen. The general form of this command is pset x into y. Color of pixel, where x is the column and y is the row of the pixel. So how to use the pset command? Let's learn. For example, we are going to draw a square. Before that, we have to set our coordinate first x and y, first pixel. P set x, for example, 100, comma y 100. Click on run, start. So our square is start from 100 into 100. So you can see that if we mention here 0 0, x value is equal to 0, y value is equal to 0. So our x will start from the left side top. Just run this command again. So our screen coordinates start from the top side. As you can see that is our square start from the 0, x value 0 and y value 0. You can also mention the color along with pset command. For example, we have learned about the different colors. So one for blue. So click on run command, start. So we have drawn our square with blue color. You can also change it to the another colors. For example, red color. So color code for red is 4. So now our square is in the form of red color. Next is present command. The present command is similar to the pset command. The only difference is that pset command is used to make the point visible and present command is used to erase the point. The general form of this command is present xy, comma, color of pixel, where x and y is the column and y is the row of the pixel. Okay students, now we will discuss about draw. Draw is like a turtle in the programming language MSW logo. With the draw you can move around the screen and draw the lines along the page. Here are the directional commands listed below. U for up, D for down, R for right, L for left, E for upper right, F for lower right, G for lower left, and H for upper left. To move the cursor without drawing a line, use the alphabet B before the command. After each direction command, the length of the line should be indicated. There is a no length is specified, then the value is assumed to 1. Let's draw a screen with the following commands. Just draw. Okay, now type a command C15 D for down, R 100, U 100, L 100, PF 1, P 15, comma 15. Last one is for color. Just run this command. So this is our rectangle with the filled area. In this given program, the following draw commands are used to draw the filled box. D100 to move down 100 units, R100 to move right 100 units, U100 to move up 100 units, L100 to move left 100 units, C15 set the color to bright white color, BF move into the square, and then P15 to fill it with the bright white line. Just change the color. P4. Rerun this command again. So in this way you can draw your circle. So border is with white color and our filled area is with red color. Next is line command. This command is used to draw a straight line between the 2 points to draw a rectangle, open or filled, to specify the 2 points as opposite corners are required. Next is line command. Line 0, 0 initial point, second point, with the comma you can mention the color. 15 for bright color, bright white color. Run this command. So initial point is 0, 0 and second point is 320 into 240. So we have white color. The line lets you to draw a line between the 2 points specified x and y coordinates. Note that the y coordinate is upside down, 0 is the top and the number goes towards the bottom of the screen. Here is the example we have to do. The line command, draw a line starting at the coordinate 0, 0. Which is the upper left corner of the screen. The line ends at 320 into 240, which is the center of the screen. The last number 15 represents the bright white for color. Next is circle command. The circle statement is used to draw a circle or an arc around the given coordinate with the given radius. Let's learn circle. Circle, x and y coordinates, 200, comma 200, comma radius, comma color. So here is the coordinate is 200 into 200. The radius of circle is 20 and the color is 50, bright white color. Click on start to run this command. So this is our circle with the radius 20. You can increase the radius to draw a large circle. Next is paint command. Paint command is used to fill the color or border color. So paint xy, comma fill color and border color. XY coordinates indicate the location of shape. Fill color is used for fill inside the figure and specified color is indicated through the number, and border color is used for the border of the figure and it is also indicated through the number. Let's use this again command. We have to fill this circle. So paint, we have to mention the same coordinate, comma. First one is fill color. We will use red color for fill, comma, and second is border color. Just run this command. We have to use the same color for the border in both commands. So now here we have blue color at the border. In previous command we have here used the white color and here we are using blue color. So because that mismatch, so it's filled the whole area with the red color. So always be careful about whenever you are giving any instruction to computer. Next is centric circle. Centric circles are very easy to use and to draw. We have to use a circle within a circle, that is centric circle. For this we have to use loop command. For I is equal to 5 to 200 step with increment 5. Circle (320, 240) with the radius I and color 50. Next I. With the circle, paint some random numbers. You can make some interesting pictures. Just run this command. So here we have a centric circle. Every circle start from the initial point and then increase the radius. Next is sound effects. In QBasic, sound command is used to produce a sound of specific frequency for the specific duration from the speakers of your computer. Only one sound can be played at a time. Sound. Just type sound command F for frequency like 100, comma D for duration for tick, for example 40. Run this command. To click on run, start your program. You can also use the loops for a sound. For example, for I from 37 to 100, step 1 for a sound for one tick. Next I. Just run this command. So in this way, you can repeat the sound for a specific time period. Next is play command. Play command is used for playing music. It can play one note at a time. The format is play string, where string is a serial of letters, numbers, and symbols that indicate a variety of musical information. For example, play. Here T represents the note, and then this is the alphabet series of a different keys on your instrument. Just play this sound. So in this way, you can play a music on your Cubase, and also you can write a program for a different music. Okay, students. Now you have to perform all the exercise part on your book, and question number D. Write the functions of the following command and answer the following question number F on your notebook, and also perform the experiment on your computer or either on your mobile phone. Thank you. Have a nice day.